Making money with Revolut. If you've been using Revolut as your everyday banking app and you've been wondering whether there's actually a way to turn it into something that puts a bit of extra money in your pocket, trust me, you're in the right place. I'm going to walk you through the real ways people are using Revolut to make money, what actually works, what doesn't, and what you should realistically expect from it. So grab a coffee, stick with me for the next few minutes, and by the end of this, you will have a clear picture of whether Revolut is worth your time as a money-making tool. Now look, before I do dive in, if you're serious about making real money online and building something bigger than Revolut, click the first link in the description below. That is my number one recommended way to make money online right now, and it is 100% beginner friendly. No tech skills, no sales experience, no personal brand needed. You will get my mentors, full course, templates, scripts, and a one-on-one kickoff call. Something gurus charge thousands for, all completely for free. Link is in the description. All right, now let's actually talk about Revolut. So, for anyone who hasn't used it before, Revolut is basically a digital banking app that started in the United Kingdom, and it has grown into a pretty massive global financial platform. It does the usual stuff, current accounts, debit cards, sending money, but it also has a bunch of features that go way beyond a regular bank. And that's where the money making side comes in. When I first looked into this, I honestly didn't realize how many different angles there were inside one app. Most people just use it to split a dinner bill or hold a bit of foreign currency on holiday and never explore what else is actually in there. Now, I want to go ahead and walk you through 3 real ways people are actually using Revolut to make some extra income for themselves. I'll keep these straightforward and I'll be honest about where each one falls short. So the first method is the easiest and the most simplest, the referral program. All right. Now, Revolut has a built-in referral system where you basically share your unique link with your friends and family, and when they sign up and meet certain conditions, usually making a card payment within a set time, both of you are going to get reward. It's baked right into the app, so you don't need to be some, big content creator or have a website to use it. Now, this feature is quite great because there is no actual upfront cost. No skills are required, and you can literally start sharing your link in 5 minutes. Now, that would have been really useful when I was first trying to figure out side income years ago and didn't have any audience or platform of my own. The honest limitation, though, is that the rewards per referral aren't huge, and they vary depending on what country you're basically in and what promotions Revolut is running at the time. So, if you're imagining replacing your job with this, that is not realistic. It's more of a nice little bonus when you genuinely recommend the app to people who would actually go ahead and use it. Now, once we've gotten the referral program out of the way, the second way is using Revolut's actual built-in investing tools. Now, inside the app, you can buy fractional shares of actual stocks, trade commodities like gold and silver, and buy and sell crypto all without leaving Revolut. Now, the interface is pretty clean and beginner friendly, which is one of the things I appreciate considering the time I tried to figure out a traditional brokerage and found the whole thing unnecessarily confusing. Now, the benefit here is that you don't need a separate broker account. You can start with every small amount, and you can do that thanks to fractional shares, and everything sits in one place alongside your spending account. So you can basically go ahead, move your money in and out quickly when you spot something that you actually want to buy. Now, that said, I do have to be straight with you though. Investing is not a side hustle. It's not an actual way to make money quickly, and it's absolutely not guaranteed. Markets can go up and down, and crypto especially can be extremely brutal with people and very volatile. There are also fees on Revolut for trades, and the fee structure depends on which plan you're on. The free plan has more limitations than the paid tiers, so if you go this route, treat it as a long-term wealth building and only use the money you genuinely don't need in the short term. And hey, if you are finding this helpful so far, like I mentioned at the start, you will get my mentor's full course, templates, and scripts completely free to help you get started making money online. The link is going to be down in the description. Now, the third way to actually earn money through Revolut is Revolut's very own savings and earnings feature, okay, which is basically this feature right here. Now, depending on the plan you're on and the country you're in, Revolut actually goes ahead and offers what they call a savings vault, okay? Basically, interest bearing accounts where your money sits and earns a return over time. They also go ahead and offer crypto staking on a certain coin, okay, or coins, which means you can earn rewards just by holding specific cryptocurrencies in your account. Now, this is great because it's genuinely passive. You're not actively doing anything once your money is in there. I really like this feature considering the time I had cash just sitting in a regular checking account doing absolutely nothing for me. Now, at least with this approach, the money is working in the background. And the limitation, and this is really important, is that the returns on savings vault are tied to interest rates, which mean they actually fluctuate. And they're not going to make you any rich. Okay. Staking returns vary by coin and come with their own risks since you're holding crypto, which can swing in value. So this is more of a make your existing money slightly more productive play than a real income stream. So, the honest truth about Revolut is that Revolut is really a useful tool. Okay, overall, it's a very good tool, I'd say. It's convenient, the app is well designed, and the features I just covered are genuinely there and they genuinely work. But here's the thing I want to be upfront about. None of these methods are going to replace a real income for you. The referral program is going to give you pretty small rewards. Okay, you can even check that on their very own website. Investing in long term is very risky. Okay, saving interest is quite incremental. Okay, but it doesn't work incredibly. If you stack all three together, you can definitely squeeze some growth out of the app, but it is a side feature of a banking platform, not a proper business model. That is why I always go ahead and tell people if you're using Revolut, use it for what it's good at, managing your money and getting some side benefits along the way. But do not expect it to be the answer to your biggest financial goals. Look, Revolut is a solid opportunity, but if you are ready to build something real, scalable, and bigger than any single platform, make sure to check out the first link down in the description. That is my number one recommended way to make money online right now, and it works regardless of where you are in the world. My mentor's full course, templates, scripts, and a one-on-one kickoff call are all completely free. Just click the link below and make sure to check out this video next.